The Shredder, sworn enemy of the Turtles.
It feels so good to be so bad.
With his henchmen, the dreaded Foot Soldiers, the mutants Bebop and Rocksteady.
What do I do with them? Destroy them!
All want turtle soup. From Playmates.
Hey, I got a joke for you. What did the shoe say to the hat? You give up? He said, I think you should go on ahead. I will follow on foot. You get it? Because it's a shoe and a hat. You know, and a shoe goes on your feet and... Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. And you know what? I think it's time that you go ahead and watch this review because I'm going to review a foot. So let's go check it out, shall we? Today's review will be on the Super7, or is that just super and a bird is trying to eat the R? I mean, I see his eye and his beak. Stay away from that R, bird. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is for the Foot Soldier. And I haven't mentioned it before, but I've always kind of thought this. Does the word turtles look like it's made out of guts? I know it's supposed to be a turtle shell, but yeah, that looks like intestines and stuff. Blech. And just like I've said before, this shipper box is exactly the same on all the Super 7 Ninja Turtles figures. The only thing that's different about it is the fact that this one says Foot Soldier. So let's go check it out, shall we? Ew, guts! With the shipper removed, we learn a valuable lesson. Always store your robotic minions in plastic when in transit. So let's remove this plastic, shall we? With the plastic removed, we get a better view of this picture on the front of the box, and it's the exact same manhole cover that's on the Bebop package and on the Shredder's package, but this time it has a Foot Soldier's head, and on either side of his head you can see his turtle carver knife, and that is awesome. Down below that it says Foot Soldier, and man oh man, this is awesome. Let's look at the back of the package, shall we? But honestly, I don't know why we are. It's the exact same. It has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. But hey, for something different, let's look at the top of the package. Because this is the fourth figure I've reviewed and I never shut off at the top of the package, it has a small advertisement for Marvel Comics Ultimates. No, wait a minute. I mean Super 7 Ultimates. And this is why they don't pay me to make the advertising for them. But you know what? Enough about this package. Let's remove this slipcover and look underneath her, shall we? And with the slipcover removed, we find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo, the Foot Soldier's name, and the figure and his accessories in this little window. And man, he looks awesome. Look at those bright yellow eyes. That looks so cool. Now, when the Foot Soldiers first came out all those years ago, I remember thinking, what the heck? What did they do to them? Their heads are really long. What are they? They're robots now? I mean, because in the comics, they were just people, and they, you know, the turtles would cut them up quite a bit and stuff like that. I'm actually amazed that the cartoon got made with the turtles actually using real weapons, and they didn't go the route of, like, the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie where they kind of phased out their weapons just a little bit. But you know what? This looks awesome, and I don't care if it's a robot or not. That's an awesome-looking ninja. Let's look at the back of the package. After 4 reviews, the back of the package is nothing new. You've seen this kind of packaging through and through. And if you're going to paraphrase from the best. Down here we have a little bio for the Foot Soldier, and it says, Foot Soldier, Shredder's right-hand mummy. Foot Soldiers are all alike. Speechless, robotic minions to Shredder, the evil foot leader. Their mummified movements, turtle shell armor, made from the unfortunate relatives of the turtles, and radioactive eyes make these skeletal scumballs truly horrible additions to the Foot Clan. But you know what? He makes a perfect addition to my action figure collection, doesn't he? Same as before, that Super 7 bio is just a condensed version of the one on the old Playmates packaging, and the Playmates packaging actually had a few extra details. Like in the case of the Foot Soldier here, it says vital mumtistics, and they would always change the word statistics to suit the personality of the character that they're basically making a bio on. But this one says weapons, turtle shell biter, electro shock mace, and turtle carver knife. Birthplace, Catacomb, Nebraska. Height, 6 foot. Weight, 175 pounds. And age, And then it's got the normal bio on the back of the Super 7 one, but it's actually got an extra little paragraph that says, many Foot Soldiers have stumbled over the ninja-trained turtles, and many have been destroyed. Still, they are formidable foes because of their sheer numbers. Their high-tech weapons, like the shell biter, can crush the turtle's protective covering and get to the real meat. Man, that would have been dark, wouldn't it? Oh my God, what happened to Donatello? His shell got crushed and you can see his little turtle guts. Wait a minute, that would explain the Turtles logo on the front of the box. But enough about the packaging. I think it's time to get this foot soldier out of the package and get a better look at him. And all I can think is, man, my Raphael figure is getting way outnumbered. After sliding the tray out of the package, you'll notice that there are actually two trays. You have the upper tray here with the figure and most of his accessories, and a smaller tray underneath that which has these accessories here. And man, this guy holds the record for the most hands. Look at that. He has 8 extra hands, and then he's got these 2 over here. So that means if you get more than one of these, you can definitely have different looks for them and holding different weapons, and that is awesome. So let's pull him out of this package, shall we? So here's the foot soldier fresh out of the package, and man, he is awesome looking. Looking at the way his mask is on his head, he's very Scarecrow from Batman. And if you look carefully, you can see that that little foot symbol is actually sculpted on his head. That looks so cool. That is a very distinctive head there. I mean, he almost looks like he would be like Cad Bane or something underneath there. Wait a minute. He's wearing purple. Maybe it is Cad Bane. That would answer a lot of things, wouldn't it? Actually, it wouldn't, but you know what? It'd be really cool. Man, I love how bright yellow his eyes are. That is so awesome. And, you know, this is definitely the army builder of this set. And if they were just a little cheaper, man, I'd love to have some more of them. Look at the way his neck is, the way it's wrapped there. That is so cool. But yeah, that is awesome looking. Working our way down here to his outfit. And I've heard that this figure shares a lot of the same parts as the Shredder, and it would be kind of cool if you could use like the upper torso here and give the Shredder like the gray outfit, you know, the shirt or whatever. I don't know, he may be too skinny and stuff like that, but honestly, that would be really neat, but I don't think you can swap out parts. You got his little turtle shell armor over here, which is really cool looking. I love how that looks. And then down here you have his hands, and that is awesome. Yeah, this figure looks really, really cool. And, you know, this is one of those ones that, you know, you think, I don't really need it. I just want the main characters and stuff. And yes, a foot soldier is a main character, but he's just kind of like, you know, one of the nameless, you know, as they say, robotic minions. He's just some guy that gets beat up by the turtles all the time. But man, once you see this figure in hand, you'll definitely want him. He is awesome. As you can see, he's got the Shredder's feet there. This part up here would be a little different because, you know, the Shredder has his armor, but that is awesome. Look at the details of just the wrappings alone. Looking at the figure from behind, and I love how the cloth on his shoulders flares up. That is so awesome indeed. Yeah, this figure is amazing, and I love it. But yeah, this is one you're going to want at least 2 of. And man, they're too expensive. But man, oh man, I'd love to have at least another one to pose with him. But honestly, I'm just happy to have one. As for his accessories, he's got his turtle shell biter right here, and there's the biter on the end there. That is awesome. Over here you have his turtle carver knife, and that is really awesome. And what's really cool is he actually comes with these over here. This rifle, which looks vaguely familiar if you remember the intro to the cartoon. Because if you look in the background when the Shredder attacks, you'll see that the foot soldiers are actually carrying rifles, which they actually used in the cartoon. There it is. And the 1988 Playmates foot soldier figure didn't include a rifle of any kind, which is weird because the foot soldiers in the cartoons did use them quite a bit.
Oh, what do you want now? Time to take out the garbage.
No, Donatello, wait! That figure cost me $40! So it is awesome that Super7 included a rifle like this. I absolutely love that. Another weapon they included that the original 1988 foot soldier didn't include is this little handgun, which looks very Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, doesn't it? As for his other accessories, he includes his electro-shock mace, but it was taped inside of the tray, and I didn't know if I wanted to display him with it yet, so I just left it in there. He also includes 2 ninja stars, and that is awesome. Because you can never have too many of those, and speaking of never having too many of, look at this, 8 extra hands. That is awesome. And over here he has his little weapons tree thing. That is so cool. I love that. So, here's the foot soldier standing alongside of the Shredder, Bebop, and Raphael, and they look amazing together. Now, it looks like the foot soldier's just a hair taller than the Shredder, but not by much. And if you look at their legs, you can see that they share a lot of the same parts. You can tell because of the wrinkles of the thighs and the way their feet are wrapped and stuff like that. Now, speaking of the legs, the left leg of my Shredder is kind of loose, and the foot soldier's a little loose, but not really. He's all right. But the shredder really does have a loose leg, and for as much as you pay for these figures, that shouldn't be a problem. But honestly, that's a small gripe, because just standing on the shelf like this, you'd never know, and they just look so good together. So, final thoughts. What do I think about this Super 7 Ultimates Foot Soldier figure? Well, I think he is absolutely awesome. And honestly, if I had one negative to say about this figure, it would be having this one really makes me wish that I had two of them, because I would really love to have one standing on one side of the shredder and the other standing on the other side of the shredder. That would be so cool. But because these figures are so expensive, and the fact that Super 7 doesn't send me review samples, well, this is probably the only one I'm ever going to have. And honestly, it's enough. This figure is awesome. So, there's my review of the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates Foot Soldier figure. And man, I absolutely love this figure. He is so cool, and he would be a great army builder for anyone who can afford it, because man, this figure is awesome. So, until next time, tune in for more food reviews.
Can you hold them off?
There's only 8 of them.
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Food Reviews.